They'll be calling you a radical. Back to Fukushima. I want to talk about all you Johnny-come-latelys that are trying to regurgitate and try to tell this tale and try to report on stuff. It's too late. It's too late. Where have you been for 960 days? It is too late. What are you doing? People say, oh, this guy says it's going to kill the plankton. What have I been saying for 960 days? You have to redefine all you people that are showing up lately. It's too late. It's too late. Why do you think I was so intense in the way I told it? I knew the urgency of this. I knew the urgency of this. I knew something had to be done immediately. I knew how they were going to play the 90-10. I knew the Chernobyl playbook. I know how they go, and I'm like, oh, it won't work this time. It won't work this time. I knew the Department of Energy, the cartel, the mob, ran out of Berkeley, the Livermore lab. I knew the panel. I knew the system. I knew it. Won't work this time because we got YouTube. We'll tell it in real time. We'll tell it in tell. I told it in real time. I told it in tell. I was as intimate as I possibly could get. You didn't care. You didn't care. And you people are showing up late now. It doesn't matter now because you were too late. You people that are showing up now, it's too late. Where were you? Where were you 900 days ago? Where were you? You vloggers and bloggers, what do? You're just regurgitating all stuff. You know, you're the Chris Hedges, the Naomi Wolf. You want to write a book about after the fact. You know, Wall Street melted down. Oh, we're going to write about what led up to it after the fact. No, we told it in real time during the fact. It's too late. So, why am I doing it, DC? Number one, I'm going to expose. Help with Anonymous, help with so many people. We're going to expose the people who really did this. We're going to take them on. We're going to take these people and we're going to tell who did this. You criminals, you Uncle Tom media, you evil who... And then we're going to talk about cancer, because cancer's going to ravish this generation. We got so hammered by plutonium for 962 days all over North America. Cancer's spiking. I'm going to talk about my survival as who knew I'd get cancer, and I did survive. We're going to talk about how to survive. We're going to talk about the intensity of, passion. Yeah, I guess. Controlled passion. I know that's an oxymoron. The true meaning of passion. The intensity of the fight. The food. The freaking fight. The walk. The intensity. The intensity. That's how, the truth. The spirituality and a real spirituality. The Mother Earth. The loving. Breaking from the contemporary masses. The feeding of you the 10-90 rule, and it worked again. Who would have believed it? If America knew the true story of Chernobyl, they don't want to know. They're self-indulged ignorance. You bloggers that are showing up now, you people that are doing anything, and all you people who claim you're vloggers and bloggers and activists, you're not activists. I don't see any of you participating in anything. I love it how Fukushima Beach, Fukushima's here. How many times have I said Fukushima's here? Answer me. How many times have I said it in these hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of videos? Thousands. Thousands from the day after it happened. How many times have I said it's going to completely annihilate the Pacific Ocean, kill thousands and thousands and thousands from the day it happened? This fight, you're too late. It's honest. Now the fight is about surviving cancer. Now the fight is educating the youth and apologizing to the post-student generation for what we did to them. And now it's trying to explain to them as they can look back in space and time and history with this genre and say, hey, Kevin Blanch tried. A few smart, he did. I mean, look at his intensity. Look at everything he did. He tried. And look, I'm telling you, you're going to get cancer. So many of you are going to get cancer. Surviving cancer is a lot about modern medicine. It's a lot about freaking alternative medicine. It's all of the above. But it's the intensity of the fight. It's the will to live. It's the intensity of truth. That's how we're going to do this. You know, my little grandson, you know I have him all the time now, a lot of the time. I'm headed to D.C. You know, we're going to talk about these liars, these people that did this to us. All right, hey. Stay tuned. D.C. Million Masked Man March.
Yeah. He's saying.
It's too late. We have to talk about surviving cancer now. We have to talk about surviving these horrific hardcore, and not with apricot seeds and smokes of marijuana. This is intense hardcore cancer. I don't want to hear any of that BS anymore. I don't want to hear it. I had less than a 1% chance. I lived. I lived. We'll talk about how I lived. We're going to talk about how you're going to live and how you're going to survive. And your kids and you freaking masses that show up, you Johnny-come-latelys, you're the problem. You soft pacifist activists who did nothing, you're the problem. You freaking 10%, 90, Goffman said it. The DOE, the evil cartel that they are. We're going to expose the mass murders for who they are. The Pacific genocide is very, very real. I've reported in detail since the day this happened. I mean, how many videos? I'll redefine the will every single freaking time. I'll redefine it over and over and over. We have to fight. We have to teach our children how to fight. We have to, this soft-spoken, groom, posh, anything, to not raise your voice. But cordial conversations are dangerous. Passionate, intelligent arguments get results. Keyword intelligent. Know your subject matter. When these guys come at you, you know, not like, oh, you know, these fairy tale, you know, alien freaking stories. We're not talking about conspiratorial made up we don't know. We're talking about stuff in your face. We've told this tale. So many of us told this freaking tale in exact detail. This is not what, oh, might have been the conspiracy. No, it's right in hiding plain sight. We've read the FOIA documents over and over. Well, you know, I told it right as it happened in detail. And as it Japan, you know, the new thing, stories are coming out and they're smashing down. I want you to know this about Japan. Japan rioted. They protested in mass. Some of the biggest protests in the history of mankind. The media covered up. Why are they not protesting anymore? Because they're going to jail. This new thing about the media blocking out, and I'll post the link, it's not new. It's not new. They've been arresting people forever. So who's running? You think about that repression. This is Saudi Arabia? No, United States. Westinghouse, GE, General Electric, which after World War II, the treaties are there. We are Japan. The United States is Japan. How do you not understand that? I mean, because you don't understand history. You have no knowledge. You have no game. You have no nothing. Look, you think about that. Think about the repression and the cover-up. That's why people don't protest in Japan anymore, because they lock them up. I used to get thousands of emails a day. It's so hard for me to get anything out of there. You Johnny-come-latelys, sit down. You're worthless. You're worthless. You were the problem. All of you, you know, you Johnny-come-lately vloggers, you're the problem. We're going to talk about surviving, because there's no to it. They're not going to do anything, and it's over. It's over. You know, 5 and 6 on fire. Oh yeah, hell, 4 was out of the thing from the freaking get. We all know this. You know, this dog and pony posture and groom that you guys fall for. I mean, come on. You know, I told it, go back and watch some of my videos from the early days. You know, put a little bit of work. Make a greatest, you know, hits video of my videos. You know, put one together. You know, I'm sick. I'm full of leukemia. I feel so good. I feel so strong now. So I'm going to just see, you know, this whole epic journey of mine in critical condition. You know, wow, 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 wow. I had de novo AML, the very worst kind you could possibly get. Never says use alternatives. What makes you think I could tell you alternatives to the alternatives to the alternatives? I'd blow your mind on some of the stuff that I've done. Oh, you think I'll eat some haircuts? I'm so far past that, you snake oil salesman. You know, and you probably get in front of a vlog now. You vloggers want to show up now? Wow. Pathetic. You're the problem. 960 days, it's over. I was urgency because it needed to be attacked in the early days. Entombed like Chernobyl was entombed. Nobody even knows the story of Chernobyl. We're to talk about survival because so many of you are not going to survive. Stay on tune it.